South Africa's beautiful coming out party. A game of the majority finds a foothold in the Rainbow Nation. The sport's great stars come out to play. El Nino, Fernando Torres of Spain. Italy's new hope, Giuseppe Rossi. And Brazil's boy wonder, the great midfielder, Kaká. But as it is with all frontiers in a favorite pastime, there are upsets and sacred truths. So it is that the Americans, brash and full of bravery, have done the impossible. They've navigated a path to the final confrontation, where they will meet the greatest football force of all time. Brazil will not be moved easily. These are the final considerations at the Confederations Cup in South Africa. Ellis Park Stadium in Johannesburg, South Africa, and the United States almost had a Hollywood ending on its hands, but they couldn't put it to print. The immovable force, Brazil, once again, the five-time world champions, are now the three-time champions of Confederations Cup. 3-2 the final. Hi, everybody. Welcome to CBCSports.ca. The live post-game report. Scott Russell with Jason DeVos. Nigel Reed, John Molinaro is live online, as he always is. Well, the United States got a wonderful job done throughout the tournament. They knocked off Egypt. They weren't supposed to do that. And then they got by the #1 team in Spain. They were never supposed to do that. And now they face Brazil, and they almost had this in the bag. Nigel, it was thrilling, wasn't it?
It was just a wonderful game of soccer. Let's put that in perspective to start with, because remember, of course, these two had played each other 10 days ago. It was a one-sided affair. This was anything but. The Americans played their full part. Full credit to them. In the end, the cream rises to the top.
And Jason, you more than anyone thought that the United States could pull this off. What happened to them in the end that didn't allow it?
Well, I think the first goal that Brazil scored so quickly into the second half really changed the momentum of the game. The United States were immaculate in the first half. To a man, they executed Bob Bradley's tactics to a T. They were perfect, 2-0 up going into the halftime break. Brazil scores in the first minute of the second half, and all of a sudden the momentum shifts completely in Brazil's favor. And from then on, it was one-way traffic.
True to form, when it involves the Star-Spangled Banner and a team from Hollywood, you've got a mini movie on your hands. So let's take a look at the highlights of this match from Ellis Park Stadium in Johannesburg. The U.S. starts it off.
With Clint Dempsey giving them a dream start, just redirecting the cross in beyond the stretching Julio Cesar. Couldn't quite get anything on it, and nestles in the corner of the net. The U.S. couldn't believe their good fortune, but a good goal.
And it happens so quickly. 10th minute, all of a sudden the United States has got something going. Tim Howard stood tall in the American net.
Well, we always knew he was going to have a busy day today, but Tim Howard was immaculate in the first half. Robinho sent through on the left-hand side. He opens himself up, but Howard's there on hand to push that away to keep that clean sheet.
And now, another save on Melo this time.
Felipe Melo striking from distance with beef in the shot, but again, good hands from Howard.
A mistake, and then the United States quick counterattack.
Well, the United States are a very athletic team. They're quick, and they're capable of capitalizing on the counterattack. They did that to perfection. Landon Donovan played a little 1-2 with Charlie Davis. This is a great view. And look how quickly the U.S. break. Donovan and Davis off to the races. Great ball back across the face of goal. Donovan cuts across the defender and buries his strike into the bottom right-hand corner of the goal. It's a dream start for the United States. They couldn't have done it any better. 2-0 up going into the halftime break. They were in dreamland.
41st international goal for Landon Donovan, and Tim Howard back again.
Andre Santos this time trying his luck, but he cannot beat the man in green. Tim Howard has had an inspired tournament and really led with authority from the back for the U.S.
2-0 after the half, and then Brazil comes roaring back.
Well, Fabiano with the turn on the edge of the box, he comes back across Howard and buries it in the bottom right-hand corner of the goal. It's a great finish from the striker. If you give the Brazilians a little bit of space and time, that's what they can do to you. They'll put the ball in the back of the net.
2-1 in the 46th minute. Then a save on Lucio's header.
The yellow tide was turning in Brazil's favour, and you just felt the equaliser coming. Another great save by Tim Howard, but time was running out for the Americans by this stage.
Kaká looked like he had the equalizer in the 61st.
Well, if this had not gone in and the United States had held on to win this game, this would have been a big talking point. That ball's over the line. And again, we talk about video replays. The referee didn't spot this. He didn't see that it went over the line. It wasn't called. Right there, Tim Howard saying no goal, but it was over the line.
Clint Dempsey had a chance, but Cesar makes the save.
Well, Julio Cesar was virtually a spectator in the second half, and this is what makes him a world-class keeper. He had almost nothing to do, but was on hand when he needed to be.
Tim Howard came up big once again. Fabiano timed his run to perfection. Howard comes out very brave at his feet and smothers it, and right there, he's frustrated with his defenders.
74th minute, just desserts for the Brazilians. Kaká goes on a run.
Well, we knew Kaká would come up strong. It's all his work. It's off the top of the crossbar, and then put in the end by Luis Fabiano. Robinho here unlucky, but on hand, Luis Fabiano with his 5th goal of the tournament. We're all square again.
Make it 2-2 and then wait 10 minutes, and Brazil gets what they need.
Well, Ilano with the good delivery to the back post, and the skipper Lucio on hand to rise above everyone and head the ball into the back of the net beyond Tim Howard. It was just a question of whether the United States could hold on for extra time. It wasn't to be, and in the end, Brazil run out 3-2 winners, defend their title, and lift their 3rd Confederations Cup championship.
The celebration ensues, and people said the tournament didn't mean anything. Are you kidding? Pride on the line for the Brazilians as they win 3-2 over the United States. Take a look at the final line on this match, the final of the Confederations Cup at Ellis Park Stadium. It's 3-2 for Brazil. They had the lion's share of the possession, 59 to 41%. Brazil wins the Confederations Cup for the 3rd time in their history. All right, we're going to Ellis Park Stadium.